to jump in because I finally started editing the Istanbul vlog, and because I was with my family and I just wanted to really take the time in, not necessarily vlog, but at the same time I do wanted to vlog the trips, and me being new to just kind of like documenting in this way our holidays and our travels. I have a lot of clips that remind me of like digital postcards, but I don't really have the verbal kind of like context to explain what we're doing and just really verbalize our experience in the moment. So what I figured I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna do a lot of voiceover throughout this video and probably on the second part as well. I think it's gonna be two-part. I wanna separate our time, the 4 day we spent in Istanbul, and also the additional 4 day what we spent in Cappadocia. Light conditions are not ideal, but I just came for an evening stroll, run, however we want to call it. My parents are out, they're super tired. They are actually sleeping, and I just don't. I'm up since 1-ish in the morning, so I'm trying to kind of like beat any jet lag or any kind of like sign of it by staying awake as long as I can, so I can have a good night's sleep and take tomorrow as a full day.
And good morning on our second day, me looking as fresh as ever. So that was our little breakfast spot. We sat at the same table every morning. The hotel also served the same breakfast every morning. And this little kitty came back every morning. So yeah, but you know, the view, even though it was the same every morning, is just something that never got old. Because we stayed at the historical part of town and our hotel was in prime location, all of the must-visit spot was at our doorstep. So we went to start the second day at the Blue Mosque. I mean, it's something that I think you just can't properly capture on camera. The atmosphere, it's so beautiful and breathtaking. We went back in the evening as well, and it's just even more beautiful with all the light. So after the underground cisterns, we went to visit Hagia Sophia. So one thing it's worth to note before you purchase your ticket is if you buy a ticket just to Hagia Sophia, you're only gonna be able to visit the second floor of the building because the ground floor is a functioning mosque, so they only allowed Muslim or Turkish citizens to be permitted in the ground floor. As Hagia Sophia was used as a museum for quite a long time, up until I believe just a couple of years ago, all the artifacts now transferred to another building just a bit further down the street. So I would recommend exactly the opposite what we did, and just visit the museum first, then after Hagia Sophia. You will appreciate everything so much better.
Hello everyone, I'm trying to find a discreet sort of secure corner. We are currently in the Blue Mosque. We were here earlier this morning, but right now, because it's prayer, inside the mosque is closed for visitors for obvious reasons. But yeah, I have to say it's more beautiful in the night time than during the day.
Second day we went to visit the Grand Bazaar. I was looking for more antique or kind of like pottery, something souvenir like. I have to say it was a bit of a disappointment for me. They have a lot of luxury fake goods, they have commercialized souvenirs, and they have Turkish rugs and lamp shops, pretty much. Oh, and obviously jewelry. That's all you can find there. If that piques your interest, you can spend a day there easily. However, it just wasn't something we were looking for. So we quickly headed over to the spice market, which I find so much more interesting, maybe just because I'm a foodie at heart. But one thing to note, that the architecture of both buildings were stunning. And because I want to share the good and an ugly and everything, this place, I'm not gonna name them, but however on Google they haven't got a single positive review. We got scammed with the prices, so I just wanted to kind of like put it out there as a warning. If you go into any random coffee shop or restaurants that it's more in the tourist hub kind of like center location, just be really mindful, because they do try to trick you. It's not obviously not gonna be all places. However, when I looked up this particular place on Google Maps, they only had negative reviews, so maybe worth checking in Google Maps before you get into any of the cafes like in really central location. Other than that, I have to say everything was delicious. So it was just a really let down after we paid. But the view was nice, the place was nice, the food, the coffee, everything was nice. I wish they don't scam the tourists over there, but hey, that's part of it. At our third day, we just managed to get to the boat before the rain clouds rolled in, but basically we were heading to the Princess Island. And one interesting fact about the Princess Island is they don't have any cars in the island. So basically the only transportation that you can use other than bicycle is like these electric scooters. So it was super quiet after we left kind of like the main touristy hub, and we headed towards the beach. At our last full day in Istanbul, we pretty much only explored the Topkapi Palace. To be honest, you need a full day to visit all the rooms. There's so much to see, especially if you follow the audio guide. It's gonna take you like a full day to really just take it all in. It's a lot of history, a lot of things to see. Also, the architecture is beautiful. And